Hey guys, Josh here. I got a Toyota 350 swap that I'm doing. Eventually I'll probably do a solid axle on this truck, but right now it just has IFS. So I'll show you what I got going here in a minute, but I just noticed that there's very few videos and even fewer pictures about how people go about doing their 350 swaps. I know there's a lot of them out there, especially in the Midwest, but not very much online for content about how people did it. Some decent threads and stuff like that, but not very many videos. So just figured I'd go ahead and do that. My video quality is going to be probably pretty poor, but bear with me, and hopefully you guys can get some information out of it for your own swaps. And yeah, if you got any pointers or anything else, just holler in the comments. Thanks. Hello guys, I am going to show you what I got going here. My 350 swap in my Toyota. It's an 86 pickup. Well, it's 85 and a half, but first one's off the line with the IFS on it. It does have a 4 to 5 inch rough country lift on it. No body lift. So that's what we're working with. I got a 350 here that I'm putting in. And as you can see, that's what I got so far. I got the adapter housing on and put it on the 6-cylinder transmission, the 151 R150F from Toyota with the stock transfer case on it. And then I'll be running Toyota stock all the way to the back and to the front diff. I also got the mounts from Summit Racing, but I think they're made by the same people that make the adapter. And what I got going right here, they don't really give you very good information, but these mounts bolt right onto the existing Toyota mounts, and then to a regular old Chevy engine mount. And these mounts they've got different adjustments, slot adjustments, so you can see in there, you can slide it forwards or backwards, either way. But I'll see what it got going here. Is you can see this thing is real close. I mean, there's some things that are not gonna clear. And I'm gonna have to either put a custom hood on or lower the motor some. I think what I'm gonna do is flip these mounts upside down, and I mean they might be upside down right now. It's just that there are some tabs on the existing Toyota mounts that they wouldn't clear before, and have them sitting on top of those. So now I'm gonna cut those off and flip the mount upside down so I lower it. The only thing that I'm afraid of is right now I got plenty of clearance here. I got plenty of clearance on my front diff, and I have decent clearance on that diff support back there. As you see, I don't have a starter installed yet, but then I'm going to go ahead and lower this. But the back half should stay about the same height, because that's going to be set by the cross member in the back, which I haven't fabbed together yet. So that's what I got going right now. I think I'm also going to slide it backwards because I have a lot of space back here. And so like here's where my distributor is going to go. And I think I'm going to slide it back one set of holes on those mounts, because then that'll give me more room up front here. You can see I got about that much space. Still going to be kind of a challenge to put a radiator on here. I also have this short shaft water pump that I'll be putting on, and that will give me some clearance, but still is going to be pretty tight. I have a Q-Jet, Quadra-Jet 4-barrel 850 CFM carb, and then I have these Ram's Horns mounts, which should work. The only thing is I'm going to have to trim the top of these mounts that came, because they don't fit otherwise. I'm going to have some interference there. And then, yeah, it's still going to be, I have no idea what I'm going to do with my exhaust. I might not use these Ram's horns. I might use a typical Toyota or typical Chevy truck exhaust, because it'll run back through that hole back there. angled out towards the back, and I think I'll have to move those lines, obviously those brake lines, but actually that's a clutch line, but I think that might actually clear better. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with what I got going, and we'll go from there. All right, so I flipped the mounts upside down, realized that was a stupid idea. The geometry just did not work. So we're set with this height, but I moved them back a little bit, just one spot. I don't think I can get them back much further because I'm running out of space back here to put my distributor. And I have a distributor coming tomorrow, and I'm gonna mock it in and see how it fits, but we're still doing decent on our height and all that here. The other thing I'm starting to work on is the cross member. I won't be able to use the stock cross member per se. Mocked it up with the old engine mount from the 4-cylinder deal, but mocked it up and lined up the holes here with the mount, and it's like half a hole off here. Well, more like a whole hole, but I should be able to figure out a way to make that cross member work, bolted up here, and have that other one on a shelf. On that cross member, it would look, hold on, don't mind my mess, but here's the cross member now, and it would look something like it would be welded on a shelf that would sit here, and or something like that, more like something like this maybe, I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, that and obviously the other mount for the other transmission. But that's what we got going there. We're still doing, you know, a lot better for height because we shoved it back some. I have not yet looked at it with the air cleaner, but looking at maybe doing the low profile Edelbrock air cleaner, and then maybe I only have to do a little bit of modding to the hood. Maybe just cut a little hole in it, put a cool hood scoop on it or something like that. I'm not really sure, but yeah, turning out pretty good. I got no weight on it now, and we're looking pretty good on those mounts. So yeah, I keep you guys up to date. I got a long way to go from here. Did not try the exhaust manifolds yet. Let's see. Left hand. Sorry about that. Yeah, still running into the mount right there, so I'm gonna have to trim that mount to make it fit. But then that's still, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna use the ram horn. I think now I'm looking at it, I'm just gonna have to sell these ones. Because even then, it just sits right in on my steering box. So I'm gonna have to, yeah, gonna have to look at regular Toyota truck mounts. But yeah, a lot more space up front. Moving just back that one little bit. It is kind of a weird angle. The Toyota motor sits more up and down, and this is definitely canted up a little bit, but that'll make it easier on my drive line, I think. Yeah, should be good. Tomorrow I'm gonna mock in that distributor and maybe get something figured out with this transmission mount and the cross member, and shoot some more footage. So thanks for hanging out.